Wow, I got emotional watching that video. But before I get into my speech, can we have a moment for this beautiful dress that my teammate Angelica Crump designed? UCF class of 2013. So we do really go on to do incredible things after we leave, this wonderful place. But I want to thank each and every one of you in attendance tonight, those from both campus and the athletic department who have worked tirelessly to create a special moment in time for those that are celebrating a really once-in-a-lifetime achievement. Thank you for taking time out of your busy lives to be here. If you donated something in any shape or form in efforts to support the vision of this institution or this athletic department to be here, I want to thank you for sharing in this incredible moment with me and my fellow inductees. The collective adoration we all share for UCF is what has allowed us to have faith in our pursuit of excellence in being a program of distinction and not apologizing for it. To charge onto the field knowing that no matter who is to the right or left of you from 1963 to 2023, we all have answered a call to being one of the many building blocks to one I would say is one of the most meteoric rises, see what I did there with the space thing, rises of an athletic department in the last decade alone. I am truly honored to be standing alongside trailblazers who all saw the same potential in UCF that I saw, and it means even more to me to be a part of the inaugural Hall of Fame class in the Big 12 era. As I collected my thoughts and prepared for what I would say for my big moment, I started with why I came to UCF in the beginning. And the reason is simply because they believed in me. Now, as many of you are reading my accolades, I'm sure you're saying, DeLaina, there were probably other schools that believed in you just as much as UCF did. But the fact is, UCF was the very first. They were my first interest letter that I had received. And I had always wanted to go to school in Florida. I'm from Georgia, so I really wanted to go to a place where my family could drive and see me. But from a financial standpoint, I knew that that may not be possible, but God did. For those of you whose first time hearing my name was in the press release for this year's inductee class, I'm sure as you read through our accomplishments as both a team and my personal accolades, you would have no idea that the first time I picked up a volleyball was at the age of 16. I know. I have to thank my PE coach, Naomi Hudson, who introduced me to the sport of volleyball on free Fridays after, and keyword after, we ran the miles. She would take me up in the auxiliary gym and run me through different volleyball drills. And from there, I was hooked. I remember running home and having my mom toss balls to me in the driveway as I worked on my shuffle and my base to drop. It's funny that a middle blocker was so focused on ball control, but that was my thing. And my dad, doing everything possible to turn our house into a training facility. He would have me serve a ball over our above ground pool to build up the arm strength. And I would do 100 jump touches a day in my living room. We had a vaulted ceiling, and I would touch and touch, just doing anything I could to catch up to the other girls that were in the gym. And to my stepmom, Lisa, who helped me really understand the true model of being a student athlete, which is to use your talents to create even more access to opportunities that you may not have had otherwise. A few weeks ago, I participated in a study of Black women and former collegiate athletes and the influence of their college advisors on their preparation for life and their vocational skills or goals. As I reflected upon her questions and took my stroll down memory lane, I couldn't help but think about how instrumental my experience as a student athlete at UCF was on both the growth and development of the blossoming young women you see standing before you tonight. I found it challenging to isolate my responses to only my advisors because the truth is everyone at this institution, everyone in this athletic department had a hand in my preparedness for life. Everything I have gone on to accomplish since walking across the stage in 2015 has been a testament to the mantra built by UCF. From the time I set foot on campus, I knew I was home. I remember closing my recruitment after I verbally committed to UCF, something that my club was not happy about at all. And as I continued to get better, the advice of going bigger got louder and louder. But as we all see today, what could be bigger than UCF? I remember sitting in Todd's office with Michelle Chapman after the All Skills camp in awe that the vision that he shared with me for UCF volleyball had me at the center of it, literally, a middle dominant offense. At the time, UCF was preparing to transition into what we thought would be the Big East, which then became the American, and that he needed players that could build and lead through a transition. And as I stood in that gym last night watching UCF in their inaugural season in the Big 12, I looked up at the banners, 2014, hey? But then 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022. Some say that this is the house that I built, and while I had a significant part in the resurgence of UCF volleyball, as I shared in laughs and memories with UCF alumni before me and after me, I was reminded that this is the house that we built. UCF finished its decade in the American with the most conference titles, 52. I am proud to have been here in such a pivotal era of success for the school that I truly love so much. I have seen firsthand how the right leadership at the right time can be transformational for an institution. Our community and our culture is stronger than ever. It is a culture that is inspiring, intentional, and inclusive. It's a culture that creates champions. It's a culture that people can truly believe in. The decision to come to UCF has by far been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life, and I truly mean that. And while there will be some natural growing pains that come with change and transition, I have no doubt in my mind that UCF will continue to soar to new heights further than what even I could have ever imagined. And to Todd Dagenet, if there's anyone that I will forever be indebted to, I'm sorry, it's my good old potato. I had so many nicknames for him. Thank you for bringing me into this program and impacting my life for the better. I'm sorry. The confidence that you instilled in me, the life lessons that you taught me, and how you continue to inspire me still to this day. You truly made me feel like I was one of the best things that anyone has ever taken a chance on. I can't imagine having ever played for anyone else. Thank you for always being a man of your word and for passing along your love of the game to so many young women just like me. I'm proud, beyond proud, Todd, to be a part of your legacy here at UCF. So go Knights and charge on.